Hey, it's me, GV. Hello, YouTube. We're streaming this live on twitch.tv/Grohlvana. I have not seen yet the Starfield reveal from the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase 2022, which was a pretty good showcase, running through all the games down here. There was a lot of stuff I was actually interested in. It was not the typical game showcase of late, where it's just like, there's so many games that are geared towards mobile games and, you know, like online stuff that I just don't really care about. There's actually quite a lot of interesting stuff, so I do recommend watching the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase 2022, but I have not seen the Starfield element, which clearly makes up the majority of this video, as you can tell down here, so I am going to watch that live and react to it live, and I have not seen, I've heard a little bit of stuff, the 1,000 World thing, and yeah, we'll just do a live reaction, so come over to the Twitch channel and follow if you want to, but let's watch.
New experiences for you to enjoy. We know that everyone has been eager to see Starfield. Our show today has highlighted gameplay, so it's only fitting that we end it with an extended first look at one of the most anticipated games in Xbox history. This is Starfield.
Let's see. What's it gonna be for me?
The wonder is not that the field of stars is so vast, but that man has measured it. Anatoly, France, 1894.
Control, this is Constellation Starship Frontier. We're ready to start on your signal.
Yeah, exactly, Noah. The 1,000 Planet thing is where my procedural generation concerns. I'll see what they say about it, but yeah, everyone excited about 1,000 Planets, like, that probably means, yeah, they're going to be procedurally generated. This is Major Tom to ground control. Give me the good stuff, Todd. Where's me Todd in his leather jacket?
It's hard to express how excited all of us at Bethesda are to be here with you today. We're so grateful you're spending the time, and we know you've waited a long time to finally see Starfield. It's easily our most ambitious game ever. Like our previous games, it's an epic role-playing game where you get to be who you want and go where you want. But this time, you'll be exploring space. So let's jump right in. This is early in the game as you arrive on the mysterious moon of Crete.
Crete.
Sold date, May 7th, 2330. Moon of Ansel.
Wow, this Star Wars game looks pretty cool.
Thank you, Starfox, for the 10 months.
According to the scanners, the abandoned research facility is in this direction.
Okay, so just a quick pause here. We've got 10 frag grenades in the bottom right. We've got a cutter weapon. We've got a health bar. We've got where we are in the bottom left. I mean, Crete being an actual place is a good identifier that there's going to be obviously real places, not all procedural generation, of course. Dust root, 32% scan, so there's a scanning thing. Survey, 66.6%. Resources, fauna, flora, scan range, current biome. Okay. A little bit of No Man's Sky, right? that say? Crete Straggler or something? Maybe these things aren't hostile. I mean, super duper No Man's Sky already. Space mud crabs. Crete Research Lab location discovered.
It would appear that pirates of the Crimson Fleet are using the facility.
Okay, so we got a weapon wheel. We got mega jumps. Looks like no fall damage. Looks like no stealth because they immediately noticed they were there. Got a bit of a slide, you get XP for kill. Feels very Fallout 4 so far. Ooh. Okay, kind of like that lock-picking system.
You're gonna pay for that!
Jesus. AI kind of looks a little eh. That guy was just kind of running straight ahead. Okay, we got jetpacks.
After some initial encounters, you're invited to join Constellation, who, in the future the game is set in, are the last group of space explorers. To meet them, you'll head to the capital city of New Atlantis.
New Atlantis, planet of Jemison.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. We're all here because we're committed to the biggest question of all. What's out there? These artifacts could be everything we've been looking for. As to what they are, what they're building, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
So, you found something?
The new guy found it.
You dug up the artifact, right? That means you saw it. The visions?
Bit of Mass Effect. No stagger on shots. Never should have come here. Must have been the wind. Random planets with higher gravity and just tons of fall damage. Honestly, if you're going to have a lot of movement with jetpacks and stuff, just don't even have fall damage, personally. Just don't even do it. Now it's Cyberpunk. I am getting a bit of a Cyberpunk vibe, a bit of a Fallout 4 vibe so far. It's Mars, and you're playing as Elon Musk. Yes, please.
The artifact you found appears to be one of many, scattered across the galaxy. If we can find more, we can unlock their secrets.
Beautiful, isn't it? The man who sold me this told me that it spoke to him.
Of course, the Settled Systems is full of groups with other priorities.
That's the Crimson Fleet! Everybody get ready!
The fleet doesn't follow the rules. Agree to work for UC System. Together, we take down these cutthroat pirates.
We're not just here to shoot the bad guys. We're peacekeepers. We protect the people of the Freestar Collective.
When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, no one quits. The only way out is death.
Sounds like you might be able to go light side or dark side, joining the Crimson Fleet or joining the good guys, which is interesting. This feels really good so far because it feels like, yeah, your typical Bethesda game. With I was worried about the procedural generation thing that I heard about, but it sounds like there's enough unique areas, like in Fallout 4, you know, to give things their own personality and stuff.
The path ahead may be dangerous. But we are not stopping.
Most Dusties don't even make it this far.
Because whatever lies at the end of this road will change humanity forever.
That gives you a look at the stories in Starfield. But ultimately, it's not our story. It's the story you create by who you are and the choices you make. And that starts with character creation. It's our most flexible yet. You can customize all the elements of how you look.
Walk style.
You'll pick a background that gives you...
Hold on now.
You'll pick...
While the unrefined masses scarf down chunks by the shipload, you catered to those with a more discerning palate. In your kitchen, countless alien species became true culinary masterpieces. Beast hunter, bouncer, bounty hunter, chef, combat medic, cyber runner, cyberneticist, diplomat, explorer, gangster, homesteader, industrialist, long hauler, pilgrim, professor, ronin. Interesting. Starting skills: gastronomy. You can craft specialty food and drinks and research additional recipes at research lab. Melee weapons do 10% more damage. Immediately gain 30 points of health. Okay, this looks fun. Spend forever in character creation. This will be a whole stream for GV. Yep. Yes, indeed. Oh, no worries, Shio. Grinding, hitless Elden Ring, and then relaxed with some cozy Minecraft to wind down. Hope your stream goes well. I'll be lurking. Hey, have a good lurk. Thanks so much again for the raid. Thank you, thank you. 20 hours in the game in the character creation menu. We'll spend quite a lot of time there, that's for sure.
Pick a background.
Pistols do 10% more damage. Med packs heal 10% more. Increased total carrying capacity by 10 kilograms.
That gives you 3.
Pistols do 10. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of overlap because there's a lot of backgrounds. You can attempt to hack advanced locks, and 2 auto attempts can be banked. Oh, interesting. I liked how Fallout 4 you could bank crits. Gain an increased chance of success on speech challenges.
These starting skills.
Med packs heal 10% more. You deal 10% damage to robots and turrets later. Laser weapons do 10% more damage. A lot of Fallout 4 so far. Persuasion, diplomacy, bargaining. Force a target NPC at or below your level to stop fighting for a while. Buy items for a while, and then they start fighting you again. Buy items for 5% less and sell for 10% more.
Says here you spend some time as a diplomat. Having a way with words might prove useful.
There are optional traits.
Introvert, alien DNA, empath, extrovert, Freestar, collective settler, introvert, kid stuff. Neon street rat, raised enlightened, raised universal. Parents are alive and well, and you can visit them at their home, but 10% of the money you earn is deducted automatically and sent to them? Weird. Okay. I like that a lot. Yeah, where's the genitalia sliders?
And these come with unique advantages.
These might prove useful.
There are
You really need your alone time. You have more endurance when adventuring alone, but less when adventuring with other human companions. Can't be combined with extrovert. Okay, which is funny because you can definitely have introverted and extroverted tendencies. Interesting, so that confirms companions.
Optional traits. And these come...
You grow up on the main streets of Neon. You gain access to special dialogue options, better rewards from submissions on Neon. Crime bounty by other factions is greatly increased. Can't be combined with any other faction allegiance trait.
With unique...
Grew up as a member of the Enlightened. You gain a significant discount on the organization store, but lose access to Sanctum Universum store.
Advantages and disadvantages.
You grew up worshiping the Great Serpent. Grab jumping provides temporary boost to health and endurance, but health and endurance are lowered if you don't continue jumping regularly, like an addiction. Yeah, I'm not a fan of, like, positives and negatives. GV's picking introvert. Yeah, I don't like using companions ever.
Health and endurance are increased when in space, but yeah, I don't like these. I wonder if you can skip these. It says optional. Small house on a peaceful little moon, but it comes with a 50,000 credit mortgage with Gal Bank. Man, this stuff sounds really interesting.
But it's not just in how you can look, but in how your character plays and develops. The skill system combines the best from our previous games, and you can unlock new skills as you level up, and then you rank those skills up by using them and completing challenges. And there's deep crafting systems, from running research projects with resources you find to crafting weapon mods needed to survive.
This feels very Fallout 4-y. This
And
feels
you can
very
build your own
Fallout 4-y.
outposts. These act as a home away from home for
Whoa.
survival and resource generation. You
Okay.
can choose where and how to build each one, and you can hire characters you meet to keep it up and running.
Interesting.
But that's not all. You can even build your own spaceships.
I like the octopus with the guns. Traits where they're optional, yeah. I wonder if they force you,
can
to take
choose
one,
crew
though.
members. And yes, you can completely customize the look and layout.
Pretty cool.
There's loads of different modules, ship manufacturers, and more. I have to say, it's so cool. We just absolutely love this.
I love all of this so far. The only thing I don't like is kind of how the game looks. It's not the graphic fidelity of the game. It's how clean cut everything is. I always prefer fantasy. I always prefer things to have a creative style, and this one is very much like clean and scientific looking, which that's the only thing I kind of don't like. But it's everything else seems so good. You know, obviously that's just a personal thing. Aerodynamics,
it's not just
I know,
how
right?
the ship looks, it's
Kerbal
how it
Space Program.
performs, from engines to shields to weapon systems, because yes, you can fly it.
Thrusters boosted.
Kingdom Hearts 4, take notes. Banjo 4 all over again. Banjo 3. Banjo 3E. Tense dramatic music playing. Okay, space stuff looks kind of okay.
Can't wait for all of you to experience the game. Thanks again for being with us today, and thanks for all the support you've given us over the decades, especially on this game. It's been an incredible journey for us making it, but we know that's really only the beginning, for it's when all of you play it that the real journey begins. And you may be wondering, just how big is this game? So we thought we'd take one last moment and show you. Let's take a look at one of our planets, Jemison. You can land into Atlantis, but you can also land and explore anywhere on the planet. And it's not just this planet, it's all the planets in the system. From barren but resource-heavy ice balls to Goldilocks planets with life. And not just this system, but over 100 systems. Over 1,000 planets all open for you to explore. We can't wait to see what you find.
Now, everybody is like, oh my god, that's amazing. Have 1,000 planets to explore. But there's no possible way. There's no possible way. It's like a Skyrim map where it's all handcrafted. It's probably like Oblivion where, you know, they generated a billion different little caves, you know, and hopefully, I don't know, they've been improving. Fallout 4 dungeons are great. Skyrim dungeons are great. And hopefully, you know, it's kind of like that. Yeah. If I don't think 1,000 planets is possible to have design for that, especially if you can land on anywhere on the planet. So, for instance, the ice ball planet you probably go to if you specifically need ice resources, and there's probably just, I don't know, like randomly, maybe it's not random, but it's probably like put through a generator, and then everybody experiences the same cave, but it's like not all that designed, and then you go there specifically just to get ice. That's what I'm assuming. Like, the bulk of that 1,000 planets is just going to be to get specific things, and there'll probably be specific, you know, like Daedric shrines at certain places, and maybe one planet has like one, because if we think about Skyrim, it has like 300 locations, right? And each one's pretty unique. So it's probably that's up to 1,000, but because of it, you know, it's less unique, if that makes sense. That's what I'm expecting. They have been working on the game for 12 years now. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if they somehow did 1,000... I think he would have said, though, Todd would have said, like, you know, and all 1,000 planets are handcrafted. Like, if he said like that, that would have been... I feel like he would have said that if that was the case. First mods that will come out are ship customization, character customization. I agree. We were talking about making Razor Crest Millennium Falcon. Oh, yeah, for sure. That'll definitely be a thing. Mass Effect 2, where there was a ton of planets you can orbit and collect resources from and get lore on, but you can only land on one planet per system. Yeah, I would be fine with that, but if they... I mean, we'll have to see what it's like. I just really think he would have said, like... And all the planets are handcrafted, if they were. So, definitely feeling some procedural generation, or at least just some very, like, Oblivion cave generation type stuff. .23, no release date. What they already said it's 11/11/23, right? So why would they not say that there? Did they take away the release date? Join Constellation at starfieldgame.com. Each employee was given a planet to do. If that's the case, that would be awesome, and that would be genuinely crazy. Play it day one with Game Pass. It was never 11/11/23? They did say it was 11/11/22, then delay. Oh, yeah, 11/11/22. Right. Next 12 months of games. Worst scenario, one poor employee stuck in making each planet. Okay, initial thoughts on Starfield. Everything looks really good. It looks really, really good. Like another classic Bethesda open world title. You know, bunch of great stuff. The classic mainstays of Bethesda design. Only thing, like I said, is I'm not the biggest fan of the look of the game. I know people are super into space and the aesthetic of space and stuff like that. I'm not the biggest fan of that aesthetic. I personally prefer the look of the fantasy Elder Scrolls type games to all of that, what I just saw. But that's a subjective thing, obviously. Everything else looks great. The space battles kind of meh. But all the exploration and everything else looks very much like Fallout 4, which Fallout 4 had the basis for some really good stuff. And if they improve it, which it looks like they definitely can, if they improve on the formula of Fallout 4, especially with the NPCs especially with having dialogue where you're not voiced, then yeah, it looks really good. Better than I was expecting up until this point. So, very excited for Starfield. And if you're watching on YouTube, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Bye!